What if the foods you've been avoiding happen to be the ones your body needs most after 60? We're talking about real, nutritious foods with no sugar, no carbs that nourish your heart, muscles, and brain and even regulate your blood sugar naturally. Stay with me because number 3 on this list has been quietly helping elderly people avoid blood pressure medications, and absolutely nobody talks about it. After 60, something shifts. Foods that once gave you strength now make you exhausted. You might feel your blood sugar creeping up, your legs feeling heavier, or your brain not as sharp as it used to be. And yet many elderly people are still eating food that secretly spikes inflammation and sugar levels without knowing it. That's why many individuals in their 60s, 70s, and beyond are turning to low-carb, no-sugar foods, not for dieting, but for survival. To stay flexible. To think very clearly. To stay out of the hospital. In this video, we'll explore 8 powerful foods that contain virtually no carbs and no sugar yet are filled with nutrients your aging body truly needs. And we will not just list them. I'll guide you through how each one helps protect your vitality, your circulation, and your autonomy as you age. Let's start with a leafy green that does much more than fill your plate. It helps preserve your muscles and your memory. 1. Leafy greens, spinach, kale. Let's begin with one of the simplest yet most important changes you can make to your diet, leafy greens. Spinach, kale, these aren't just salad fillers. They're among the few foods on earth that give huge health advantages with virtually zero carbs and zero sugar. 1 cup of fresh spinach contains just 1 gram of carbs and almost no sugar at all. Yet it's abundant with vitamin A for immunity, vitamin C for cell repair, and vitamin K for bone health. These nutrients help your body recover, preserve your arteries, and even slow aging on a cellular level. Elizabeth, 68, didn't believe any of that, not at first. She felt fat and sluggish, and she assumed it was simply getting older. But after her doctor recommended minimizing processed carbs and increasing leafy greens, she replaced her usual ham sandwich with a spinach salad with olive oil and boiled egg. After 2 weeks, she was feeling lighter, her thinking sharper, and even her joint discomfort eased. She told us, "I didn't change much, just what I eat." That's the point. It is not about restriction, it's about replacements. Start lunch or dinner with some raw spinach or lightly sauté kale in olive oil for 5 minutes. That one change can help keep your blood sugar stable and your vitality consistent throughout the day. 2. Non-starchy vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower. Next up, 2 friendly vegetables that can secretly change the way your body feels after every meal, broccoli and cauliflower. They are not flashy, and they don't come with titles like superfood, but what they do within your body, that's where the real magic happens. Both are non-starchy, which means they're very low in carbs and have no sugar at all. But here's the real deal, they are full of fiber, something that slows digestion and assists in preventing blood sugar spikes. That's why they're so essential for individuals over 60. As we age, insulin sensitivity declines, and blood sugar gets tougher to manage, but these veggies slow things down. They help your body produce sugar more slowly, while they keep you full without increasing your glucose levels. Donald, 73, used to dread mornings, stiff joints, no energy. He assumed it was just aging. But then his wife began roasting broccoli and cauliflower with olive oil and sea salt for about a week. Within a month, he felt something unusual, he could get out of bed more quickly, his knees didn't ache as much, and even his blood pressure dropped down a few points during his checkup. And the best part? He didn't feel like he was dieting, just consuming real food. If you have not yet done so, begin with just 1 cup of roasted or steamed broccoli or cauliflower per day. Toss with a little garlic, olive oil, or lemon. Keep it simple, but make it consistent. 3. Fatty fish, salmon, mackerel. When it comes to protecting your brain, your heart, and your autonomy, fatty fish can be your body's best friend. Salmon, mackerel, and sardines, all of them have something in common, zero carbs and a whole lot of omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s are anti-inflammatory. That indicates they help calm the low-level inflammation that builds up in the body gradually, the kind that damages blood vessels, stiffens joints, and even speeds memory loss. Research from Harvard discovered that older people with higher omega-3 consumption had sharper thinking, stronger heart function, and possibly a lower risk of dementia. Jessica, 75, told me she began eating salmon twice every week after feeling more forgetful, nothing unique, just a fillet baked with lemon and dill. Within 2 months, she saw a difference, fewer senior moments, greater clarity, and, perhaps it's a coincidence, but her mood? Definitely more stable. Therefore, if you haven't already, make fatty fish a frequent companion on your plate. Even canned wild salmon can work magic, just add a small amount of olive oil and a squeeze of lemon. 4. Eggs. Now let's explore something that's definitely already in your kitchen, eggs. They have been ignored for years, feared for cholesterol, and bypassed for cereal. But here's the truth, for elderly people trying to manage blood sugar and stay vibrant, eggs could be one of the best foods you can consume. One big egg has less than 1 gram of carbs and no sugar, but it's abundant with high-quality protein plus nutrients like choline and lutein, both vital to memory, mental health, and eyesight. You might not realize it, but choline supports the very cells your brain uses to think. And lutein? It protects your eyes, particularly from age-related vision loss like macular degeneration. Let me tell you about Rachel. She's 62 and used to skip breakfast or have bread on the run. By 10 a.m., her energy crashed, foggy thinking, shaky hands. She thought it was just low blood sugar. Her healthcare provider recommended something simple, 2 boiled eggs and half an avocado in the morning. No sugar, no crash. Now she feels stronger by mid-morning, more balanced, and stronger. And the best part? It costs less than a coffee shop muffin. Poached, boiled, however you prepare them, eggs are cheap, digestible, and highly beneficial for elderly people, particularly when combined with healthy fats or greens. 5. Avocados. Let's talk about a food that's been overlooked for years, avocados. Many older people still avoid them, thinking fat is unhealthy, but that concept? It's outdated, and it can be holding you back from improving your health. Avocados are high in monounsaturated fats, a kind that protects your heart, enhances insulin sensitivity, and helps manage blood sugar. And here's what surprises many individuals, avocados contain virtually no sugar, and their net carbs are tremendously low because of all the fiber. That means they digest gradually, they keep you full longer, and they do not spike your blood sugar. Nancy, 67, avoided avocados for most of her life. She believed they were too saturated with fat, but a nutritionist explained the science and advised her to try adding just half an avocado to her lunch salad. After a few weeks, she noticed the change. She felt satisfied a bit longer, her snacking dropped, and on her next test, her LDL cholesterol was down and her HDL had gone up. No drugs, no crazy diets, just the right kind of fat. You can cut avocado onto eggs or grilled veggies or mix it with lime, garlic, and a little salt, a creamy spread that benefits your brain, your heart, and your blood sugar. 6. Olive oil. Now let's talk about something so simple, but usually ignored. Olive oil, not something that you chew, but a food that cures. It's sugar-free, carb-free, and full of substances that help fight inflammation, safeguard your heart, and even enhance memory as you age. The secret lies in healthy fats, monounsaturated fats and antioxidants, which function like nature's ibuprofen. And scientific evidence backs it up. Research in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology indicates that frequent olive oil intake is connected to a lower risk of stroke and dementia, particularly in elderly people. In Mediterranean nations, it's an aspect of everyday life. You will find elderly people in their 80s and 90s walking to the market, landscaping, and laughing with family, and they often attribute olive oil as one of their secrets to long life. It's not fancy, but it's powerful. Let me give you an example. Elena, 71, started using olive oil rather than margarine or butter. She spread it over steamed vegetables, added it to her salads, and even used a small amount in her morning eggs. After a couple of weeks, she said she felt lighter and less swollen. The healthcare provider noticed her blood pressure was a few points lower. Slight changes, real results. Have you made the move to olive oil yet? Tell us how you use it. You might motivate someone watching.